here in Koforidua, because it seems like all our winners of the first round have been so dominant. It looked like their opponents were just a stroll in the park. But I must tell you, Gucci God is one heck of a gamer himself. But it looks like Kunta has just been too good for him. Same as Rainy Jr. and Classic. They just won so comfortably. You think it was a stroll in the park, but it wasn't. And I'm just itching to see how that next round goes. Kunta still on the attack. He just wants to get more goals on the scoreline there. Counter attack now for Gucci God. Can he make good use of the counter? Wow. A misplaced pass from him. And Kunta gets the ball back. But Gucci God does well to win it high at the field. Can he leave for Gucci God? Can he get a shot away? And yes, he does. Yes, he does. A goal. Gets a goal on the score sheet. And you can see the excitement, the joy in the facial expression there from Gucci God as he gets a goal on board and prevents Kunta from keeping that clean sheet. It's 3-1 now. Can Gucci God get back into this game?
Gucci God has been given a glimpse of hope. All depends on his style of play and how he will be able to balance the match into his favor.
Well, the balance seems to be tilting a bit because Kunta is on the ropes now, trying to find a fourth goal to kill the game off. He's leading by 3-1 though. It seems comfortable right now, but he just wants to get that fourth and relax. Carlson now for Kunta. The shot castle, well defended by Gucci God. Dying members of the game. Gucci God has to defend well to win the ball back. He does that challenge for Gucci God. Battaglia, Kangin Lee. He really needs to get a goal back now. But wow, the defending from Kunta has been that good.
Yes, indeed, the defending. Kunta's defending it's tough to penetrate through. Gucci God hasn't been able to glide through the defense as some other players have.
Well, Gucci God has an attack. Well cut out once more by Kunta. Poku now for Kunta. Ignoring that through ball into Carlson. Opting for Shigawara instead. Back to Poku. Beautiful play there from Kunta. And wow. He's just so patient. His shot cancelling has been brilliant play from Kunta right now. Poku. Wow. The attacking on display from Kunta right now has been brilliant and gets a fourth to show for it. Poku with the goal there for Kunta, and well, it just seems to be all over now for Gucci God.
It is lights out for Gucci God. Gucci God has lost hope, losing 4-1 in the 89th minute. There's no way for Gucci God to return.
Well, it has been a very interesting game to watch because even though Kunta was leading by 3-1, it seems like he was on the fringes there, but Kunta just took the game away from him and then took that chance of hope away from him. Kunta winning by 4-1 against Gucci God and sails through to the next round. The Koforidua Open is also living up to expectation because it's given us goals as neutrals. We are really enjoying putting our voices on this one.
Yes, please. It's giving us goals. It's giving us what we came for. It's giving us that adrenaline-filled, fast-paced, fast shooter, fast football feeling that we have been searching for from the beginning of the tournament.
Well, I must say the Undefeated tournament has lived up to expectation from Ashaiman to here, and we'll be bringing you much more of the entertainment soon in our next match. Going for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with our next match in the Koforidua Open.
Charlie,
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipment from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Block Custom Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to car, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to accept it. Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Block Custom Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to car, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to accept it.
Alright, welcome back from the break, and it's an anticipated match for me. Aussie Venom versus Flake. Aussie Venom with the Mallorca and Flake versus Cadiz. Why do you think Flake opted for Cadiz, Simon?
Well, they also have a potent striker in Alvaro Negredo, so I'm sure he's trying to utilize the finishing from Alvaro Negredo. We'll see if he's able to do that, because I must tell you, Aussie Venom is a really, really good player. You can see he's repping his Convict record shirt. Convict record, mind you, is one of the sponsors on board. I'm sure their esports team are heavily rooting for Venom to take this one home. And Venom being signed onto an esports team just looks like it's giving him the edge because he is a professional player and Flick is just new coming onto the scene. You think that gives him the edge in this game?
Yes, the experience does count. Venom being experienced would be looking to use the experience against the up and coming novice Flick.
Well, he's using a team that has been chosen so many times in this tournament. I think he's been practicing with it as well. And well, it's Mallorca again, the pacey Mallorca again. And what a match we have on our hands here. It's one of the favorites, Venom, who's going to be going up against Flick. And a last game there between
Gucci.
A last game there between Gucci God and Konta was so dicey because in the first 15 to 20 minutes it looked like Gucci God had something about him, but man, Konta just took the game away from him in like 20 minutes, had 2 goals already. He led by 2 goals for most portions of the game, and it looked like Gucci God had no way out. He got that third goal there, Konta, and then Gucci God, when he got that goal back and it became 3-1, it just looked like he had a slight hope, but then Konta just took the game away from him. It seems to be a pattern in the tournament. The favorites tend to score so many goals, but then when the underdog gets a goal, it seems to be shaky a bit, but then the favorites usually come out on top. It's another favorite going up against a newcomer in Flick. And what are you expecting from this game?
I'm expecting nothing but fair play and equality. That's what I'm expecting. And I'm also expecting for Venom to use his experience in this match.
We'll see if that experience does count. Mind you, Venom opted for Mallorca in their traditional red and black outfit, kicking from right to left, and Flick going for a Spanish side as well in Cardiff in yellow and blue, kicking from left to right, and it's already an attack for Flick. Espino, well defended by Venom. Ruiz, wow, interesting game here, because I must tell you, Venom has been on the esports scene for some time now. He's been to so many tournaments. The experience might count today for him. We're expecting it to count. You can see the ball rolled there from Venom. Can he utilize that chance? No, he doesn't. And well, he's already been on the attack. We've seen how both teams are going to attack. We are not going to see patience and methodic attacking from both of these players. They just want to get the goals very quickly.
They've all come guns blazing. They want the goal. They know what they are looking for, and they are not going to let you tell them what they should go for. They know it's the goals they want, and it's the goals they are working hard to get and will get.
Well, it seems like Venom is going to be utilizing the time finishing. You see, when he had that chance to head the ball, he timed it green. And when these pro gamers time the headers green, I'm just so impressed. And Venom wins himself an early penalty here. Can he convert from 12 yards? Rodriguez against Ledesma. Can he finish? Goes down the goalkeeper's left and scores. Early goal here for Venom. And I think that was a needless tackle from Flick, because Venom was going nowhere on that occasion there, and he just had to lunge into that tackle.
That was an unnecessary tackle to commit and give him an unnecessary advantage. He just gave Venom the advantage for no reason. Venom, as Sly rightfully said, was in no position of scoring and was in no position of escaping his defense. So why the need for the slide tackle?
Well, it wasn't needed there, and it has cost him. It has cost him right now, and Flick has to get a goal back. His fans trying to cheer him on, but it's Venom on the attack. Can he get that cushion? Venom, Kubo with a strike. Well saved by Ledesma.
I thought that had entered, but then the keeper managed to keep it out. How on earth was that? How on earth did that happen?
Well, kudos to Flick on that occasion, and it's the second goal for Venom. Wow. In just a blink of an eye, I was just about to praise the defending from Flick there, and Venom gets a second.
Venom indeed is on fire. Venom doesn't want anybody getting in his way. Slimer, picture this. Rainy Jr. versus Venom.
You always seem to do this. You always seem to do this. Picking your two finalists already. And Rainy Jr. also winning dominantly by 5-0, and Venom seems to be doing same, leading by 2-0 already. And I just can't pick between these two, and I don't want to jump into conclusions, but the last time Osborne did this, his favorites met in the finals.
Come on, Slimer, you always know my predictions come true, and yes, I know it started a bit early, but I'll still go ahead and make these predictions.
Wow, of course, it's quick play from Venom, leading by 2-0. Clearly the favorite in this game, and he's just living up to the expectations from his fans. Venom in your shot, they're rocking his esports team and Camp Victory Records. I'm sure he's doing them so proud right now. And wow, that was just so quick from Venom. Is this the quickest 2 goals we've seen in the tournament so far?
This is the quickest 2 goals I've seen in this tournament so far. Even the match between Ashai and Eloma wasn't this quick. These goals happened immediately after the other.
Well, Venom did it so quickly, and when you get caught off guard, these pro gamers just used to score brilliant goals, and it was quite quick. We just had an eye on another game, and Venom gave himself a 2-goal cushion. Mind you, it's the Undefeated tournament, our first edition. It's going to be a yearly organized tournament. It's the tournament that will cut across through the whole of Ghana. We're trying to find champions in every zone in Ghana, and so far we have 3 champions, 2 coming from Ashaman in our fair zone being Memory. Call that foul back in. How can Flick get back into this game? Because even if he changes his formation and tactic, it looks like Venom just has an answer to everything right now.
My guy, Flick can't come back to this game. As you rightfully said, Venom always seems to find an answer for whatever Flick does.
Well, he's found answers in all situations right now, because it's been so good to watch, and he's been so dominant. Who do you think has been more dominant, Rainy Jr. or Venom?
I'll pick Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. delivering a catastrophic 5-0, but then Venom following tightly behind Rainy Jr.
Well, I think Venom could break that 5-0 scoreline here in the Kufuria Open, and he just missed the chance to make it 4. But he's cruising right now, and I'm not expecting him to even concede a goal right now because it's come easy to Venom. And talking of Venom, we saw players like Magic Man who strode through their first games of the tournament, but then ended up losing in the final. Venom must be cautious because when you fail, you are relaxed, and then you have the chance to just beat everyone comfortably. It doesn't work out for you, and then when you get to the final, you have someone beating you. What message do you have for Venom right now? Because we've witnessed top gamers cruising in their first games and then ended up losing in the tournament.
All I have for Venom is Venom, relax, use your experience, don't let the victories get to your head, and you will be good to go.
He will indeed be good to go if he hits that advice, and it's the first half, and Venom comfortably leading by 3 goals. Wow, how more comfortable can it get? How more comfortable can it get there for Venom? And he's just strolling right now. Flick, who opted for Cadiz, just seems to be lost. He has to find something about him that just gives him a way back into this game, because it seems to be well and done for him at a very early stage. That's the one thing that baffles me. It's so early in the game, and it looks like we are writing Flick off.
It's so early in the game, and Flick is almost written off. But there is also early in the game for Venom to create goal king of the tournament. Don't you think so?
Well, he has a 5-goal record to break already. He just left the 2 goals to match that record, and another will just make him the new record setter. And he's already on the attack. You can see he's just trying to hammer the goals in, trying to send that message to Rainy Jr., to Classic, and to Kunta that he is going to be crowned the Koforidua champion. In the eye for Venom, the ball coming up. In the foot every single time in the IA4. shocked by how Flick has attacked in this game because he has one of the potent strikers when it comes to those 3.5-star teams in Alvaro Negredo, and he hasn't gotten a shot away. Can he get a shot away, Negredo? Well defended by Venom. First time I'm seeing it, it's unfortunately offside. We aren't even going to count that as a shot, and Flick still doesn't have a shot on target, and it just proves how dominant Venom has been. And Flick didn't come to the party. He was very, very late to the party, and Venom has already stolen the show. Alvaro Negredo now for Flick and converts from close range. I had already spoken about the finishing prowess of Alvaro Negredo, and this time Flick buries the opportunity.
Flick indeed shows the true colors of Alvaro Negredo and proving that he is the finishing king. Yeah, Venom is winning.
Venom with a chance to make it 4. Good defending again from Flick. He has the chance to get back into the game. Sanchez now for Flick. Has to get the ball high up the field really, really quickly because time is running out. Sanchez now for Flick. Can he get that goal to just cause a stir in Venom's defense, and does get that goal? Shoots the ball at the near post of the goalkeeper, and Sanchez getting that goal for Flick.
Could this be the comeback Flick is looking for? Flick has finally woken up from the taunts of Sly. Sly saying Flick hasn't come to the party. Flick proving Sly wrong.
Well, Venom had something to say about that and gets his 4th, restores his 2-goal cushion. But I'm very impressed from Flick right there because he was so dormant for so many minutes of the game. And the only question I have from him is right now is, if you can play like this, why did you have to wait so long to get those goals?
That is the same question on my mind. Why would you wait that long to just bury the goals if you know you can play like this?
And he's just giving Venom an easy task here right now because it seems to be an impossible job now for Flick. And can Venom finish it off? He tried the driven pass there and misplaced that pass. That's the one disadvantage of a driven pass. You could see a clear pass, and when you go for just a simple X pass and then you opt instead for a driven pass, it just sends the ball away, and it's horrible to watch. I must tell you. He gets the ball back into the net, but it's offside from Venom, and Flick looks to be undone here right now. It looks like it's game set match now for Flick. Tried to get another goal with that early break, but Sanchez was just flagged offside. 89 minutes gone on the clock, and it looks like Venom is going to grab this lead. Would you say the experience has paid off for Venom?
Yes, indeed, the experience has paid off for Venom. Venom didn't flinch when Flick got his 2 goals. When Flick was hot as iron, Venom wasn't flinching at all. That should show you how experienced Venom is.
He is indeed experienced, and as the saying goes, experience is the best teacher. And Venom has taught Flick a very, very important lesson. Venom winning this game by 4-2. He strolls into the next round of the Kufridua Open, and the Undefeated tournament is just shaping up so nicely right now. Even the sight of those names of those who have qualified to the next round is just so mouth-watering to watch right now. We'll bring you those games very shortly, but I'm just going to remind you of those who have qualified into the next round so far. Aussie Venom, who just finished his game winning by 4-2. Rainy Jr., who won by 5-0. Samuel and Classic played out a beautiful game where Classic came out victorious with 6-3. And alas, well, qualified player Kunta. And wow, what a lineup we have for you. And when we are back from this quick break, we'll bring you our next game here in the Kufridua Open. Mind you, it's the Undefeated 2022 tournament organized by Ragnar Sports. We'll take a quick break.
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cards for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Block Custom Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to ship. Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Block Custom Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to ship.
Missed chances are saves from our goalkeepers, and the semi-finals that we are into right now is mind-blowing. Well, the 2 players in your shot there, we already seen their games and they all won very dominant. Mind you, Classic won by 6 goals to 3, and Rady Jr. kept a clean sheet. He beat Gucci God by 5 goals to 0. Wow. It's just proving to be hectic right now for these gamers, because when you're a good gamer, you have to face another good gamer. It just proves to be so difficult to just unravel.
This is indeed going to be an interesting match. legends versus legends. We are going to see who will come on top of the other.
Well, so the favorites are now in the semi-finals. Mind you, it's Classic who's going to be going up against Rainy Jr. in our semi-final, our first semi-final. In our second semi-final, we'll have a just displayed winner in Venom, who's going to be going up against. And well, our first semi-final is almost underway. Classic, mind you, he's not going to take any risk. He's just opted for his Brentford side that did the magic for him in that first game, and Rainy Jr. also not taking any risk, and he's also going for his Mallorca outfit. What do you think about these gamers not trying to explore anything, but they are just going to use the teams that have just worked out for them in that first round?
Why would you decide to change something if what you used the first time has worked for you? Slimo, if the formation you used worked for you, why not use it again? The same way if Mallorca has worked for you, sure, use it again. This is a team with fast-paced players. As I said, Rainy was able to glide through the defense of his opposition early on, and I'm sure he's going to depend on the pacey players again to glide through the defense of Classic, but I don't think Classic will give him the chance to do so.
Well, once it's Classic played, they're expecting a classic match. What a classy match it was in our first game when Classic beat Samuel by 6-3. Don't be surprised if this game turns out to be very cagey, because both of these players on the defensive end, mind you, are dominant. They're able to win the ball back high up the field and just turn series of defense into attack within split seconds. So just expect a brilliant game altogether. And Rainy Jr., who was so impressive, he was just so impressive. I was a match out of his game. He won so dominantly. It's not even the scoreline that moves me. The way he possessed the ball, the way he started that game, and it started so patient. It looked like it was going to be just a stroll in the park for him, and it was. He won by 5-0 against Bongo, and Bongo had no answers. He had no chances in those games. So he was good defensively and offensively. We'll see if he's able to replicate that performance now, because we've seen the favorites start very well early on in the tournament and then fumble when the crunch time gets happening. And the crunch time is now. I must tell you, the semi-finals of the Koforidua Open is here now. Rainy Jr., mind you, opting for his well-known Mallorca. And Classic still with Brentford. Yente now for Classic. Sergi Canos and Buemo for Classic. Well defended by Rainy Jr. We were speaking about his defending very much early on in this tournament, because he has been brilliant on the defensive end. He scored goals as well. So it looks like he's a well-rounded player in both sections of the game, offensively and defensively. Ivan Toney now for Classic, who's going to get that all-important first goal. We see for most of our games that the player who gets the first goal usually carries the day and takes the victory. Can Classic get that first goal? Whistle for Classic into Mbuemo, well defending. Oh, what a game-saving tackle by Rainy Jr. Early days in the game, but there's excitement all over here at the Koforidua Technical University. Rainy Jr. on the attack himself now. Baba into Sevilla, well defended again. Classic, what an end-to-end affair we're already witnessing in 12 minutes gone. Wissa, Henry. Well, it seems like it's just going to be back and forth right now. No one can seem to split the defense of his opponent open at the moment right now. It looks like Classic is going to slow down the play now. Well won back by Rainy Jr. though in the eye for Rainy Jr. Boro coming out of, what a brilliant goal from Rainy Jr. to take the lead. Wow, I'm so impressed by this goal, because the pressure on this guy, the fans being behind, Classic, and Rainy Jr. had to be composed. He had to be composed because if he had taken that shot early on, that he would have missed. Then the composure did it all for him.
I am so impressed with Rainy Jr.'s ball controlling abilities, how he's able to ensure that he doesn't let the pressure get to him, and then he's able to convert it into a goal. It's very impressive, and it's something opposition should watch out for.
He has a chance to get his second now. Sevilla, Angel, Rainy Jr. trying to just cut off Classic's chances of getting back into this tie. In the eye for Rainy Jr. is patient build up now, because he's given Classic loads of time to reorganize that defense, and Classic does win the ball back, but the pressing from Rainy Jr. as he's done all tournament. Baba now for Rainy Jr. Kangin Lee, can he get that crucial second goal in the IA? And beautiful, well worked goal. Wow. Rainy Jr. means business.
He really has shown up to the semi-finals party. He is coming with his dancing shoes, and he means business.
Well, it's all smiles and joy from the fans of Rainy Jr. as he just had everything right on the offensive end. In the style, it looked like Classic was going to prevent him from getting his shots away, but Rainy Jr. the composure, man, he had that chance to just take that shot one time with his first goal, and then opted to borrow the keeper, and what a sight it was. The borrow, when it works in your favor, is just so good to watch, and it worked perfectly well for his first goal there, Rainy Jr. And then his second, the patience, taking his time to find that open man and convert from close range, the finesse shot, working well for Rainy Jr. Mind you, the challenge to this game is they have to use the 3.5 star teams, and Rainy Jr. is just, he has just lived up to the challenge. He's just accepted the challenge and said, well, I'm so good on this game, whether he's a 5-star team or a 3.5-star team, I'm just going to win. And what a commanding early performance from Rainy Jr. Can Classic get back into this game? Ivan Toney, wow. Rainy Jr. at the moment is just doing everything right now. Angel, Sevilla for Rainy Jr. into NDIA. Drag back from Rainy Jr. trying to create that space, Baba. Sevilla into Kubo. Rainy Jr. can he get that third? NDIA. The fixture coming out from NDIA again, but well saved. Well saved by Classic. Because if he had gone 3 goals down in the first half, it might have been over for him.
It would have been over for him going 3 goals in the first half. That is a trend we've noticed about Rainy Jr. He likes to punish his oppositions with more goals, just to kill the morale and the vim the opposition had when the match started.
Because I strongly agree with Classic, because he led by 3 goals to nil in the first half of his first game, and he just looks like he's on the same trend again, trying to get that crucial third goal. But Classic has something to say about that. Classic had the opportunity to show when Rainy Jr. moved his goalkeeper, but it looks like he didn't see that very early, and his fans just, wow, they just shouted, oh, the agony of the O's just, it looks like it just got to Classic there, because he had the chance to shoot an open goal and then cut the deficit down to 1 in our first half, and he missed that chance. How?
Classic really did miss that chance. He didn't spot the opportunity early, and the opportunity slipped right from the grasp of his hands.
Wow. Classic really has to get a goal, because he hasn't got so many chances to penetrate the defense of Rainy Jr. And when he got his chance in the end, he missed. He missed when Rainy Jr. gave him an opportunity to shoot into the open net. Ivan Toney for Classic, trying to find him. Buemo gets the shot away, but it's wide. Well, offside. Offside. Looks like Rainy Jr. is also utilizing the offside trap now. Wow. How many skills that this guy have in his arsenal? Angel now for Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. into Kubo, and it's the third and decisive goal. It's the third and decisive goal from Rainy Jr. and he's running away with it again.
Quick, precise, accurate. Those are the three words to describe Rennie Jr.'s gameplay right now.
Wow. Osman just gave you 3 words that just fit this guy's game style because my oh my, Classic looked like he was crawling back into the game with that chance spent there by Rainy Jr. Wasn't phased at all. Still on the attack, Rainy Jr. Shot cancel from Baba Rainy Jr. with a shot away just wide. Wow. Wow, the match is a semi-final and it looks like it's a stroll in the park for Rainy Jr. But I must tell you, it isn't called Classic. It's one heck of a game. He won his first game by 6 goals to 3. The way Classic is playing right now, it looks like it's almost unbelievable how he won his first game. Or will you say someone just made it too easy for Classic to win, or Rainy Jr. is just that good of a gamer?
When this goes to Classic, when you are a master, always know that there's a God above you, and that God is in the form of Rainy Jr. to bring down Classic's reign of terror and destroy and kill any form of hope Classic has.
Well, he is indeed killing the hope, and Classic is taking his time to see if there's some tactics or formation that might get him back into the game because time is running out. Time is running out for Classic right now. Rainy Jr. is just running away with it. He's been dominant on all fronts. He's been so dominant. He just missed agonizingly wide to make a 4-0. And Classic has to do something right now. He has to do something fast because he has to get a goal or something to rattle Rainy Jr.'s feathers right now because he's just cruising. He's cruising. Classic on the attack now. Can he get that goal? Classic. Henry with a cut back into Wissa. Classic really needs this goal. And what a save. What a save from Rainy Jr. to keep his clean sheet intact. Classic winning the ball high up the field once more. Ivan Toney into Mpuemo. Finding back Ivan Toney with a shot away and another good save from Rainy Jr. It looks like the goalkeeper is going to be the hero once again for Rainy Jr.
I was finally about to jump off my seat and celebrate for Classic for scoring that goal, but that goal was intercepted. Rainy Jr. is indeed unstoppable.
Wow. It looks like he's just trying so hard to keep his clean sheet intact right now, but Classic still attacking. It looks like the new formation and tactic has just shifted the game in Classic's favor a bit right now.
Yes, indeed, it has shifted it into Classic's favor, giving him opportunities after opportunities. It's just left for him to convert those opportunities and then try to level the game.
Well, it seems to be a long way back for Classic because how Rainy Jr. has played in the semi-final has just been so good to watch. Kangin Lee, well defended by Classic, really needs to get a goal now. Classic, if he wants to get a chance to just cut the deficit to 2. Yanelt into Canos for Classic, shoots near post and misses once again. He misses once again, and it has been the story of the day for Classic. He was so clinical in his first game. We were expecting same results in the second game, and it hasn't been like that for him. What do you think has gone wrong for Classic?
I just don't know why Classic can't seem to bury those shots in the back of the net. His counter-attack is pure gold, but the finishing seems to be the problem for him right now.
Kudos to Classic for changing his tactics and formation because it has worked so much from him. You can see he's now carving the defense of Rainy Jr. open and he's getting chances right now. But Rainy Jr. aiming to get the fourth. Well, offside. Classic, can he get another chance to get a goal back here? No guard for Rainy Jr. Tony, well defended again. And the trend this game is following is so beautiful because it looks like in all the undefeated tournaments in our semi-finals is so heated. This game's scoreline isn't proven to is it proving to be heated, but I must tell you, the pressure is on for both of these gamers. And Rainy Jr. looking to make it fall, but unable to do so. Classic tried to get away with a quick counter, but Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. doing everything he can to keep his 3-goal lead intact in the semi-final. Jansen into Pinnock. Classic needs to get the ball high up the field now. He really needs to do it now. Mbuemo getting the ball into the dead area. Tony gets the shot away and misses by the post, and now the rebound converts from the rebound. Classic finally gets a goal on board. And will this goal ruffle the feathers of Rainy Jr.?
Will this goal indeed ruffle Rainy Jr.'s feathers is the question of the day for this match.
Wow. Only 10 minutes left on the game clock, and looks like the tactic from Rainy Jr. is going to be time management. You can see him just kicking the ball from left to right, patiently, only passing to open men right now. The straight dribbling coming out from him. The ball control from this guy right now is just absolute. He's not rushing into anything. Well, he rushed the pass there, he's won it back. Fortunately for him, he still has the ball in the dying embers of the game, not giving Classic any opportunity to get his second goal. Well, Classic wins the ball back. How dramatic would this be if he gets another goal? But Rainy Jr. always in the way of Classic. Rainy Jr. can he get the fourth? Well said to keep Classic in the game. Time really running out for Classic right now.
Time really is running out for Classic, and if it's a short punt he will have to do to get it into the 18-yard box, he should do something now.
Wow, he really has to put the press on right now, because it seems to be getting away from him. And looks like Rainy Jr. is going to sail into the final. Rainy Jr. with a lovely chip, and what a beautiful goal. Well, what a beautiful goal to seal off the game. Wow, we got the replay of the goal there, and what a lovely chip. Wow, it just sums up the gameplay from Rainy Jr. today.
The title of Classic has been shifted from Classic to Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. just ended the match in class. What a stylish, classy goal to score and then to take the title from your opponent.
Wow, Rainy Jr. looks, he just booked his place in the final and tried to get the fit to just humiliate his opponent. Now he's unable to do so, but my oh my, this guy is one heck of a gamer. Watch out, Cubs, watch out, Memory, and watch out, Shadowhunters, and watch out to our other semi-finalists, because this kid, my oh my, one of the best here in Koforidua. He just won his semi-final so convincingly, 4-1. We are bringing you our second semi-final of the day from the Koforidua Open. Surely we take a quick commercial break, and when we are back, we bring you more goals, more mind-blowing tackles, more saves from the goalkeepers. Stay with us.
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Block Custom Junction, just before the Tasra Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 584. We have 0244 and we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 19 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to accept.
Wow, that was one heck of a match. Rennie Jr. versus. Is it coming next speaker? Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Here they come. Wow, that was one heck of a match. Rennie Jr. versus Classic, and that match ended in a stylish fashion. A lob chip into the ball, into the net.
Wow, Rennie Jr. finishing very, very strongly in that game, winning by 4-1, and he's booked the spot in the final for a chance to be crowned local champion in the Undefeated tournament. Mind you, the end game trophy in the Undefeated tournament is a trip to Dubai, a mind-boggling trip to Dubai, and a brand new car to take home with. The motivation is there for these gamers, and you can see from how these guys are playing, they are duly motivated for this one. It promises to be another classic in our second game. It promises to be another absolute classic in our second semi-final, because these two players that we're about to display to you have been so. But that's the rules of the game. Mind you, the challenge is to use the 3.5 star team. Mind you, Kunta.
Venom is about to deliver a beatdown on Kunte's pass.
Well, what Kunta did with Ize Alkmaar just got me into his corner, and this time when he has Galatasaray on his mind. Our last game, man, how good is Rennie Jr.? This guy. Kunta. We'll see if he's able to deliver the goods once more. Because I believe Joseph Martinez is one of the top strikers when it comes to the 3.5 star teams. The likes of Alvaro Negredo, the likes of Ivan Toney, he's up there with them. It's the first time we are seeing a player use Atlanta United, so it's quite interesting to see how this game will go. But Joseph Martinez is a 4-star killer, so you're able to do loads of stuff with him. Here he goes there, Martinez for Kunta. Well, he's won the free kick in the zone of the Kunta Gatman into Moreno. Well, I predicted a cagey affair, and it has just panned out to be so in the first 10 minutes. And the game will have to open up a bit now because it looks so close right now. Nobody's trying to take any risks right now. It looks like nobody's just trying to create any problems for themselves. Because these two players, when you make a mistake, you will be punished. In situations like this, you have to be perfect, and these players are trying everything they can to be perfect.
Yes, indeed, they are trying everything possible to be perfect. In this situation, any slip up would attract a punishment, and so none of these players want to be on the receiving end of the punishment.
Well, we'll see who gets that all-important first goal, but right now it's back and forth for these guys. Very, very patient from these guys. Moreno, it looks like Kunta with more possession of the ball, but the ball is won back by Venom Kubo. Ndiaye into Rodriguez for Kubo, but missing out there to the excellent defensive work of Kunta. Back up for Kunta. He has the chance now. Joseph Martinez trying to win the ball back for him there, unable to do so though. Sevilla now for Venom, trying to instigate a counter-attack, and it's the finesse shot. The finesse shot from range, and he timed the green. He timed the green that he was expecting the ball to buckle in the back of the net, but what a save from the goalkeeper, because I must tell you, in FIFA 22, when you time your shots green, the chances of you scoring are so high. Sevilla. Rodriguez into Ruiz for Venom. Venom hasn't been able to penetrate the defense of Kunta yet. As you see, he's flagged offside. It's like it's not going too well right now for Venom, but he's not down by a goal, and that's the most important thing. He wins the ball high up the field. Can he take good use of the opportunity? He does, and Ndiaye with the first goal for Venom.
Slimor, take back what you said. It's always just a matter of time before Venom strikes with a lethal punch. Never underestimate Venom.
Well, he started the game so slow. It was all Kunta in the first 20 minutes, and then Venom just sprang into life. I'm sure Kunta will be very, very disappointed as he's just changing his tactics up a bit, because he gave the ball away so cheaply. He almost gifted that goal to Venom, and Venom gladly accepted. He has that one goal, that all-important opener this time. It's our second semi-final here in the Kufuridia Open of the Undefeated tournament organized by Ragno Esports. And wow, the Kufuridia Open is just so brilliant right now, because the top gamers are facing each other early on. Bako now for Kunta. You have to get the goal and get it quick, because time can just run. It might be only 30 minutes gone, but then in just a blink of an eye, it will be 70 minutes gone. So you have to get the goal right now and get it very quickly, because if he gets the equalizer now, he has a chance to get the equalizer. And what a save for Venom.
You lie bad.
Equalizing at this moment for Kunta would have done him a whole lot of good, but Venom said no.
Venom said no, you lie bad. You are not going to get behind my net whilst I am still here, and I'm still trying to keep my lead and create more.
And finally, Kunta gets on the score sheet. Wow, the game is so poised right now. Venom early on getting the opener, and Kunta getting that much needed equalizer. What a balanced game we are witnessing. And I have been saying this so much right now that I'm so impressed with gamers who always switch up their tactics and their formations. And just look at what they did for Kunta there.
I'm equally impressed. Gamers who do this get my attention a lot because they intrigue me and cause me to try and find out what's going to happen if this and this and this is to change.
Well, it always seems like those type of gamers always have a trick up their sleeve. They always have another formation up their sleeve, and well, Venom trying to carve open the defense there, unable to do so, offside on that occasion. And as I was saying, when you switch up your formation, it kind of gets into the head of your opponent. He knows you are going to try something different, but he doesn't know what thing you are introducing now, and it has worked brilliantly for Kunta as he's gotten him back into the game. Moreno now for Kunta. Can he get that lead to go into the second half? Around for Kunta, get the shot away. And it looks like the goalkeeper is the hero now for Venom because he's made 2 brilliant saves for him.
Yes, indeed, the keeper is the hero for Venom. 2 brilliant, unexpected saves from the keeper. 2 balls that
very, very well. I think the edge only is with Atlanta United because they have attacked on more occasions but don't counter Venom yet. He's also switching it up. It looks like Venom is going to take the advice of the commentators here, and he's also switching it up. We'll see if his change in tactic is going to help him. He's up there for long ball and direct passing right now, and my favorite tactic in FIFA 22 is direct passing. What it does for me on the game is so brilliant because it just gives your attackers loads of space to run into, because once you give the ball to them, they just dash. It looks like there's always a 1-2 on for the attackers when you use direct passing, and this time Venom has gone for direct passing. We'll see if it works for him as well. But as it has been, Kunta constantly on the attack. Sosa, Moreno for Kunta. Kunta, patient builder from Kunta as Venom. The defense from Venom is so deep right now. Kunta is just struggling to carve that defense open. In the eye, Sevilla now for Venom. Can he create an attack of his own?
Yes, he can. Yes, Venom can create an attack, and there's the beautiful 2-pass. Venom, and he misses the shot by the hair's breadth. I thought that had entered.
Well, I also expected that ball to nestle into the back of the net because I think that was the best option for him, shooting near post, because the goalkeeper has shifted slightly toward the far post, and that near post being the best option for me didn't find the back of the net. Well, he has to finish those chances there. Venom winning the ball high up the field.
Venom delivers and makes it 2-1. Venom is in his lead again. Venom, you better not sit on this lead this time.
Well, he has it all to do again, Kunta. He has to come back. Applause for Kunta there, because that goal deserved those applause.
That goal really did.
Kunta eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper, and Venom is saved once again by his goalkeeper.
No. Kunta is not going to get a lead. Venom should get the lead and double his lead. Venom in the attack. Venom tries to shoot, but he's intercepted by the keeper.
Mind you, the game is going on here at the Koforidua Technical University. It's the Koforidua Open of the Undefeated 22 tournament. And wow. And for those at home who are trying to catch a glimpse of this amazing game going on here, it's on Facebook, Ragno Esports. Just log into Facebook and then in the search bar just type Ragno Esports and you'll find this game streaming live right now. Go into the stream and then let us know in the comment section who is going to get that all-important 5th goal in this tie. Bako for Kunta. Can he get a shot away? Bako, but he's unlikely offside. Wow. It's grand time now for these gamers. It's grand time where the champions show what they are made of. Is it going to be Venom or is it going to be Kunta? Rodriguez for Venom. Sevilla into NDI for Kunta. Lots of space for him to work with, but Kunta cuts it out. Wow, he Venom right now, because if it wasn't for the goalkeeper, it would have been a goal down. Wow, the gameplay from these two guys is just so good to watch right now. No one wants to go out of the tournament in the semi-final. Everyone wants to get a piece of Rainy Jr. in that final. Wow, how poised is this going to be? Costa into Kubo. Well defended by Kunta. Trying to find Martinez on the break there. Well defended again by Venom. Ruiz for Venom. Finding Rodriguez. Can he get that attempt on goal now? Ndiaye trying to find Rodriguez, but well, the pass was misplaced and Kunta comes away with it. Bello. Araujo. Into Martinez, the deadly Martinez on the flank. Araujo getting back into Martinez. Martinez, lots of space for Martinez to work with and tried to find Marco on the wing, unable to do so. Back trying to find space. Araujo can cook. Next year in the semi-final of the Undefeated 22 event.
Going to be that I wanted.
Well, this game just didn't let us catch our breath for a moment. It had everything. Oh my word, this game. Was what a game. Brilliant game, and if the final doesn't top this game, this with a win, and just stick and stay with us, cause after after this break, mind you, after this break, we are bringing you the final live at the Koforidua Technical University. It's going to be Rainy Junior who's going up against Kunta.
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Ridge Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Broadcasting Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to accept.
It got to a point where my predictions were right, but then somehow, somewhere, I managed to taste defeat and slime over the victory.
Phew. Wow. The hype, the hype behind that semi-final was just amazing, and that semi-final lived to the hype. These guys proved that they are truly the best here in Koforidua. Wow, wow, wow. The KTU fans have turned up for the dying embers of the and then win the game. But Rainy Junior is he's just filled with confidence right now. The way he won convincingly in his games just shows how this guy is equally shared, and it's not like memory.
This 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 is closer to the dream match that I predicted. I have no final match. And let's see how this final match goes.
Well, it is the final of the Kufredia Open, and it was brought to you by Ragno Esports, Canvic Records, Esports, African News. And I want to thank all our sponsors, All Games GH, if I must forget, All Games GH, bringing us the Undefeated 2022 Open here at the Kufredia Technical Investment. This is the Kufredia Open. This tournament is going to be taking on yearly our first edition here. We've already gone through 3 zones. Zone 1 in Ashaman, Zone 2 in Ashaman, Zone 3 in TEMA, and our winners are all on standby for a chance to win a trip to Dubai. Yes, you heard me right, a trip to Dubai and a car to match it. And who's going to join Cobbs, Memory, and Shadow Hunters? The decider is here now, the final is here now. The big question is, who's going to join the finalists?
Who is indeed going to join the finalists? Is it going to be Rainy Jr. or Kunta 10? I am rooting for Rainy Jr. to pull it off in the finals and to be part of the finalists who have qualified.
Well, this time Kunta, he's playing no games. He's not switching the outfits. He's gone for what just worked for him in his previous game in the semi-final. Atlanta United, therefore Kunta and Rainy Jr. always consistent with that Mallorca outfit. Kanginli early on for Rainy Jr. Can he get that first goal in the final? Wow! What a save! Kudos to Kunta for moving the goalkeeper. For Rainy Jr. to get an A. Wow. The final has just kicked off brilliantly here. The Kufredia Open. Everything we were hoping for. Baku. Into Martinez. Trying to find Martinez there. Rainy Jr. Baba now for Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. You'll just be feeling it right now because he had the chance to take the lead. He has another chance here. Sevilla with the shot away and gets the goal this time. And it's a goal! Sevilla does get the goal this time for Rainy Jr. Well deserving. He has come to the party very, very quickly in the final. He's just proving that he's going to be the Kufredia champion. I have a fan here with me. And how do you think this game is going to go?
The game is very, very fantastic, as I can see. Rainy Jr. is a nice game player, you know. From behind the scene, you can see Rainy Jr. doing his best, yeah. And he's a very good player, yeah. He's a very good player.
Well, you heard from one of the fans of Rainy Jr. there, just telling you how brilliant this guy is. He's just done it all early on in the final. He just seems so poised to take this crown. Rainy Jr. on the attack once more. Kangin Lee. Well defended by Kunta, but we know how resilient Kunta is. He can get back into the game at any time. Joseph Martinez for Kunta. Can he get that cut back into Moreno? The straight dribbling there for Kunta. Into Baku, well defended by Rainy Jr.
Rainy Jr. is a master class at defense. 101 master class 101 how to defend. Go to Rainy Jr. if you need help on it.
Well, he's defended very, very well in the final. As is needed from him. He spared his first opportunity, but he got that goal to go in. Rainy Jr. with a shot away. And what a block, what a timely block for Rainy Jr. there. Had a chance to go 2 goals up, but it's kudos to Kunta for blocking. Baku now for Kunta. Well defended once again by Rainy Jr. Wow, this final is just so exciting right now.
This final is going to go down as how I predicted it. Rainy Jr. coming on top. Rainy Jr. winning the match. Rainy Jr. with the counter by his intercepted, but he still has possession of the ball. A 2 pass. Rennie Jr. and he scores the second goal, and Rennie Jr. is in the lead 2 goals to nothing. Rennie Jr. is on fire.
Wow. Just see the jubilation from the fans behind Rennie Jr. just hyping him up. Early 2-goal lead for Rennie Jr. and Kunta will have to switch it up very quickly like he did in the semi-final if he wants to get a shot at the crown. Wow. The excitement here at KTU just shows how invested these guys are in their craft. Martinez, well defended by Rennie Jr. as he's done all day long. Russo for Rennie Jr. Into Angel. It's all Rennie Jr. affair now. Angel. Kangili into India. Can he get a third? Rennie Jr. Hiltio. Well defended by Kunta, but winning the ball back high up the field has been the mantra of Rennie Jr. in the final. Kubo. Well defended again by Kunta. He has to take his opportunities there. Kunta trying to find Joseph Martinez. Well defended. Well, I've been saying well defended so much, but man, these guys are defending 101 as Osborne said, because wow, these two guys are just that good.
Slimer, remember in the introduction I said the event is going to be action-packed, fast-paced, and adrenaline-filling to get you on the edge of your seats. Well, Slimer, here are the moments to get you on the edge of your seats.
I am on the edge of my seat in the final because these guys, what a save! What a save from Kunta once more to give himself a chance at getting back into this game. While the defending from the last man defending from Kunta has been brilliant. He hasn't been able to keep Rennie Jr. from getting his 2 goals though, but wow, what a save from Rennie Jr. He's moving the goalkeeper to just the perfect directions in which he's guessing, and they're all working for him right now, but he needs to do an excellent job on the attacking end because Rennie Jr. he's just so brilliant right now. Sevilla now for Rennie Jr. Mateo, patient now for Rennie Jr. Baba, what a final. What a final, and this final, it seems one-sided right now, but I must tell you the pressure on these guys. The pressure on these guys. And it seems like Rennie Jr. isn't going to be crumbling under this pressure anytime soon. We'll see if Kunta is able to get a goal and ruffle the feathers of this guy because he's just cool and calm under the pressure. India, wow, lovely skills there from India. Into Kangili, into Angel, with the shot away, and misses.
He misses wildly. I got that and said I jumped to celebrate, but only for it to be a lob over the bar.
Wow, I'm just speechless right now for this guy. Mind you, he's won all of his games without conceding a goal.
Without even suffering a defeat, he has won all his games. This guy is unstoppable, as I said in the beginning. He's a speeding train. He's a speeding bullet. He's all what I have said. Unstoppable. Like, to stop Rennie Jr., you need something different. But you wouldn't get what you are looking for because he doesn't seem to have a weakness.
Well, quick question there, Osborne. Eloma versus Rennie Jr. Who are you going for?
Simon, this is a good question. Eloma Rennie Jr. I wouldn't be able to predict that one unless I see that.
And it's a goal back. A goal back for Kunta. Joseph Martinez grabs a goal back for Kunta. And the final, wow, is just shaping up to be too good to pass. It's just too good to pass up now. For our viewers at home, if you want to catch a glimpse of this game, of the final of the Kofoedia Open, log into Facebook, find Ragnar Esports in the search bar. Just type Ragnar Esports in the search bar and then join our final. Let me know in the comment section if Rennie Jr. will be faced by That goal there, Rainy Jr. with a chance here. Kangin Lee, and it's another goal. Kangin Lee for Rainy Jr. to restore his 2-goal lead in the final.
Goal from Rennie Jr. and as I said, he is unstoppable. He's a train wreck heading for destruction of his opponent. Rennie Jr. can't be stopped. Not even if you have to get a goal against him. He isn't bothered.
Wow. Resilience from Rainy Jr. You'd have expected his feathers to be ruffled, but he has restored his 2-goal lead. But we know Kunta has it in him to always get the comeback. He did that against Venom, winning the ball high up the field. Joseph Martinez into Bako, trying to get that shot away there. Bako into Martinez. What a defensive block by Rainy Jr. Wow, this guy is just so good.
This guy just doesn't know when to quit. Rennie Jr. is unstoppable and doesn't know when to. Attackingly, he's good. Defensively, he's good. Where isn't he good at? Slimer, where?
Wow, you just can't punch holes into this guy right now. He's just doing everything well. Rainy Jr. tried to get that through ball into the attack and make it 4 goals for himself. Rainy Jr. well defended by Kunta. Bello into Bako. Kunta needs to get a goal and he needs to get a goal now because time is running out. Time is running out for him.
65th minute. It's 65th minute. Kunta still has time to get a goal, but I don't think Rennie would like to concede another goal in the hands of Kunta.
Wow. The fans of Rainy Jr. right now are just taunting Kunta because the way their player is, he's just mesmerizing right now. You can hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd as we are enjoying this final. Wow, what a series of possession play from Rainy Jr. He's preventing Kunta from getting a kick of the ball right now. But then loses the ball there, Kunta. Can he capitalize? Joseph Martinez for Kunta. Sosa, well defended again by Rainy Jr. Kangin Lee into NDIA. Kunta winning the ball by Rainy Jr. My oh my, this guy is good. He is really good, and he deserves the characteristic of to be called an undefeated player. And Kunta has a chance to pull one back.
No, he doesn't. Kunta doesn't have a chance to pull anything back. Slimer, Kunta has been shut down. This is a beautiful through pass. Rennie Jr. marching straight for the ball. Back, twist and turn. Still in possession of the ball. A pass to his player. Sosa intercepted beautifully by Kunta. Still in possession of the ball.
Wow. Kunta has to get a goal. He has to get a goal and then make this final more spicier. Martinez for Kunta. Morini, Araujo, needs. Now, Rainy Jr., Russo, it's just patient play. Patient play now for Rainy Jr. to just see timeout. Kangin Lee, Baba into Angel. Can he get that fourth? Angel, twisting and turning Angel into Sevilla. Finding Kubo, and it's the 4th goal for Rainy Jr.
Goal from Rennie Jr. Rennie Jr. to take the Conference Championship. Rennie Jr. on the way.
Wow. Action-packed final. The scoreline, I must tell you, is misleading because Kunta has played his heart out. He has played his heart out, but Rainy Jr. was just too much for him to handle.
It's not enough to be played out. You are coming up against a god, and what did I say? Your god would weaken you and put you back where you belong. Rennie Jr. has proven to Kunta that he is not on the same level.
Wow. Osborne is just so hyped right now because, man, everyone is hyped for this final. We're hyped at the beginning of this final. It has lived up to the hype, I must tell you. The excitement in the fans. of Rainy Jr. Has a chance to get it. Angle for Rainy Jr. Rainy Jr. is another goal. 5 goals to 1. Wow, this guy just can't stop scoring at the moment. He just can't stop scoring at the moment, and Kunta is just lost right now.
He is lost forward. Kunta has been left in the dust and can't seem to find himself. Kunta, give up already. The match is over. 1 minute to the clock. The match is over. Just give up. Come on.
Wow, what a final. An epic way to finish the tournament. An epic way to finish it all. And your Koforidia champion is Rainy Jr. Wow, how deserving of this guy to take the crown. He started off brilliantly with a 5-goal win. Second match he won comfortably by 4 goals, and in the final, mind you, the final. Is this the most dominant play we've seen in the final?
Yes, Slimon, this is the most dominant play I've seen in the final, and not only the most dominant play, the most impressive play in any championship. For you to start off without conceding any goal and then concede just 1 goal is amazing.
Well, we have some words from our finalists and our winner, because man, we really need to talk to these guys. These guys have played their hearts out. They know what was at stake, and they came all out. But in the end, it was Rainy Jr. who carried the day. Wow. Wow. Osborne just says to me he's lost his voice. It's deserving because what a final we've witnessed. What a final we've just witnessed. The scoreline might be misleading, but man, Kunta played his heart out, and Rainy Jr. just finished it off. He just killed him. He just gave him a chance into the game and just took it away from him. Mind you, it was the Koforidia Open we just brought to you. It was the final between Rainy Jr. and Kunta. Rainy Jr. coming up, winning 5 goals to 1. And all too soon, we come to the end of the Koforidia Open. We are crowning our Koforidia champion, Rainy Jr. Kudos to Rainy Jr. and kudos to the likes of Venom, the likes of Kunta, the likes of Gucci. Thank you all for coming out to show support to the Undefeated 2022 cause. And just stay with us. Just keep following our train, because we'll be bringing you action. Just action. And we'll get the final words from our finalists very, very shortly. Our winner will be speaking to Rainy Jr. very, very shortly. Just stick with us, and then you hear the words from the champion.
Any amount of
You were just too good for him.
I was just too good for him. I know I'm just a good player, and then it was too easy for me.
Well, you heard from the champion himself. He said his first game was too easy. He won the second game confidently as well. And the final, man, Kunta is one heck of a player. And the way this guy just won the final. In some moments of the game, you were leading by 2 goals to 0. And then Kunta got a goal back. What was going through your head at that moment?
I knew I could win this game because I had all the confidence and all I got to win this tournament. I've been willing to win this tournament since age of 10. I've been trying to play tournaments and stuff. And this is my first ever tournament I've won here in Koforidia. And I'm pretty proud of myself.
Well, Rainy Jr. is sending a message out there to all the Koforidia gamers that he is the best. He's crowned the Koforidia champion in the Undefeated 22 tournament. I'm sure the esports teams have their eyes out now. You have the chance to join so many esports teams. I'm sure they'll be looking for your signature. What do you have for the other undefeated champions? The champion of the Ashaman Zone 1 being Memory, the Zone 2 being Shadow Hunters, and then the TEMA Open. The search bar. The arcade team for coming out to show their support, and then we are open. I want to say thank you, and then we'll be back.
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do here basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do visas and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do visas, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Winnie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Broadcasting Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 1982 496. So contact us for anything that you need, regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visas and everything. We have to ship.